とまずこのカーショーのねプログラムでやっていきます。
All right, ready to get underway. And now here is Victor Scott. And that's downstairs. And this one is off and running. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And he pumps it strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down. Luis Arraez stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And right back to the mound. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One down. Luis Arraez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 3 outs from a no-hitter. And that's in for a strike.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
And that one fouled off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and they're down their last out. And the batter now, Jordan Beck. Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. That one finds the zone. And that one is in for a strike. Kershaw is just 1 strike away. And that one is in dirt. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. He's done it. It's a no-hitter. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that's way high. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Curve in the dirt. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kershaw hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit is Ezequiel Tovar. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit in the air, left field. Conforto sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And ready to go now. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that one's a little bit low. And we're underway. That one fouled off. Kershaw deals. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Michael Toglia. Outside with a breaking ball. And there's the strike.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One down. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio. First offering misses badly for ball 1. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Nope, he held back. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 1 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Inside. Ball 1. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards left center. Pages on the move to the alley. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away. Andrew Monasterio, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yandy Diaz now. Kershaw back to work.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Stays alive. Kershaw fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a little bit high.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Renfroe in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Way high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Vinny Capra. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
このね、配信を見ている方は、カーショーがね、先日3000奪三振を、達成したことを知っていると思いますが、はい、2008年だったか2007年だったかどっちかなんですけど、そこからの記録なんですよね。
Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Pedro Martinez. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman.
The center fielder, Lance Berkman.
On the ground, right side. Contreras takes it himself, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Juan Soto now. First pitch misses.
Pedro is one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game, Boog, and he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups. Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Devers now. That's outside. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And Devers hits that one. Carroll should have this one. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. And our pitcher tonight, Nate Pearson.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate. Late on that fastball. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
This to center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit. And he swings through that one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Chisholm. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson.
Richie Sexson.
Martinez back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
And it's through for it. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Check swing, and he went 0-2. Right side, and foul ball. Sexton on at first, nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Jason Varitek now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the second. And now the DH, Roman Anthony. That one at triple digits.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby
The second
Grich.
baseman, Bobby Grich.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike. Wilson playing up the middle at short, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Out to short. Over to first. Great pick.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive.
Runner takes off. One attempt misses. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back and save. Fouled off. He was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
In the dirt, blocked. Rushing over at first with one away. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Bunted net, but that goes foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and
Counts 1-0.
the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that one
Ball one, no
upstairs,
strike.
ball one. That one in triple digits.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Richie Sexton getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead of the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First and third, one down.
One ball, one strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Way outside, and it gets away. Soto up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing, appeal to first, and no swing. It's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 2-way down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Carter on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Leading for the Aces, the third baseman.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
One's count.
And Manny gets a piece.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the left fielder.
The left fielder. Ian Happ.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Anthony batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Polanco stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here in San Diego, here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich.
Bobby Grich.
Martinez back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Half on his horse. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wilson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Half. He makes the grab. And there are two down. Jaron Duran will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. And he grounds one to the right side. A sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And up to him is Wilson Contreras. And he blows that one by him at 100. Carter gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
That's in bag.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Rushing at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Rappy coming to the plate now. Going away.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy.
And a strike right through there. That one. triple digits.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he's out on the tag. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Carroll.
That one in triple digits.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Strikes him out with 102. Here's Manny
Now
Machado.
batting. the third
When you talk
baseman,
about elite
Manny
defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1's the
This
count.
guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Bendel Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. And that is out of play. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Nope, that's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's in the dirt. Full count, 3 and 2. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
ダイソーかな。
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think of what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Contreras. There's one, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That's out to center field. Carter under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now pitching, Lucas Harrison.
Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. And a sac bunt here. Sexson whips it to first in time. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And now 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things.
Got him. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think if he...
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. Happ comes around and scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. For the top of the 8th, now it's the second.
The second baseman.
New pitcher now, Jesse Chavez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yeah, he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Jacob Wilson. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Duran up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Lance Berkman, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the...
No, that's a strikeout. And we're back. Now, Jimmy Rollins.
Now pitching, Randy Rodriguez.
And a swing and a miss there. Rodriguez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And it's through for a hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
There goes the runner.
Unless he...
Throw, and they got him. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Chavez back to work. And a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tying run at the plate. Way out front for strike two. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. He's 2 outs away. Sexton digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. Throw it again, though.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul ball, still 0-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. Two on, one out. Polanco over to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that is.
Matt Strong gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Varitek swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
This could end it. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
The batter, number 5.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Jacob Wilson. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
In the air, right field, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, and now Ian
The
Happ.
left fielder, Ian. Miller.
And that's
Ball back
outside. Strike one. And a count 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Chili Davis.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swings through that.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
He's under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Jorge Polanco will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that'll do it. 3.
デラックス。それではまたね、バイバーイ。